a rivalry game, and our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fightin Illinis, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Illinois Fightin Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Missouri Tigers offense will come out first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Throws to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on third down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch, called for and made. So Illinois' offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this.
Going for a big play right off the bat.
Everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They think there's room to run to the right here. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes a grab along the left sideline for the huge gain.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this game.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And they went right back to the well, and that is a big-time answer from the defense after giving up the explosive play.
Yeah, it's a great job at sudden change, right, Reese? You give up the big one, the play before, so you hustle down, you get lined up. You have no idea what's coming next, but great individual effort by the defender to get to that QB.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Here's the handoff. Got the first down. Looking for more. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. That's one-man miss. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoffs. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse? And do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
There he goes. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. To the air on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to Davis. Makes a man miss. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The short hands, it's Dixon. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Fighting Illini facing a third and long to keep this drive alive. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. The give on the counter. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Terry. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Run the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then. Off the left upright and through. That'll bring him to within 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. There's some pressure. He's got it inside the 25. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from the senior quarterback. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. Any electric one has him set up. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. On the option. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to march in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Fightin Illinis.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you got to be excited about what you're seeing from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Alabama has the lead right now, but this Tide crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by 7 over USF. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Off the play fake. Here's the hit. Just trying to drop a little floater in there to take the lead. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Secures it at the 30. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the running back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're going to run it. Jukes his way for more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Give to the running back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. He's up to 51 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Illini!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the second quarter. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He'll do it himself. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man, it's Terry. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling on until they find an answer.
Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. Continuing to turn and move him forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. He'll keep it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. This is a design run. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And off to Jones. He has the first and still on his feet. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Henson. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Skips away from pressure. Got to protect the merchandise, gets down without taking a hit. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's going to take off. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. After the run, now to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. He now has 79 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He'll start this drive firing. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got a man, it's Terry. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Quickly out to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for space, it's Hawkins. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. All kinds of time before he fires right. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Finds the tight end. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. He'll try to tack on one more. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Tigers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Release to the back. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Turning it on! He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well give it to him again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock it down. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And this one splits the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the returner is stopped. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give on the option. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the returner will be blocked down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll ride Davis here. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Fighting Illini using that big run to get momentum going. Out of the gun, the end crease. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 20, he's got space. They finally get to him. One way there to pick up the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in.
Touchdown! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up by 17 over USF.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to find another play. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Rifles it down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Missouri will have to send out the punt team and see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Illinois offense returns to the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Fights off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Dixon. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Trying to keep the drive alive. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They're going to ride this running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Hawkins. Here just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down to the 34 after a pickup of 4. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with
kickoff team's getting some work. Coming out with it, it's Jones. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll leave it with the lone back. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. They'll give it to him again. Plows through the defense. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down play from the gun. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. To the edge, it's Jones. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in.
Yeah, and it's 4th down. Obviously, I think this is go time. I mean, you're down by multiple possessions. You need a touchdown. This is a short yardage opportunity. You got to go get 6 on the board.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Fighting Illini pinned deep in their own territory, trying to find some breathing room on 1st down. Give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They've got the screen set up. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Can they catch him? The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. To let that one get away from them, they look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. When they wanted a touchdown last time, this drive, they can go make it happen.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires into the end zone. And that ball is in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. They bring the punter onto the field now.
4th down coming up.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
To the air on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Manning. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab into the middle. It's Johnson. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on it.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Almost a D-lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the run. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. They didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese, and that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today, and David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports who's motivated for these games. So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.